Hello, is anybody awake? I know it's not my normal time, not my normal night, but I finished my fabric, so I was going to show the bundle. And I'm lazy, so I'm just going to show it live. And if anybody shows up, fantastic. Hi, Faye. I've also got it up here on. I got Facebook. I'm trying a new thing. I don't know if it's going to work. I got some people showing up on Facebook, but it doesn't show up here. Then now I've got people on StreamYard. So it might confuse me, but that's okay. I like being confused. Okay, so Janice is here. Lana's here. Pam. Leah's here. See, all the cool kids got here. I sent a link over to Susan, but I didn't know I was going to do this like about 5 minutes ago. So she might be in snooze land or watching TV or comatose from having a good dinner. Hey, Janet. Hi, Vivian. So I did some more of the natural dyeing. And this time I worked with the mulberry tree leaves, not to be confused with the berries. So this right now that I'm playing with is going to be a swatch that's going to go inside of the bundle. And so obviously it came out a pretty green. Now, I'm not sure who was able to see my previous video that I did with the swatches. You know how we've been playing in the past. We've been playing with the modifiers to see if we could get, a little different slant on the color. Well, my particular batch, it really didn't make all that much of a difference. I'll show it to you in a second, but not that much of a difference. Which I was kind of surprised actually, because when I took the pH balance of the neutral one, it was right in the center. So I figured, well, if I put the other stuff, it's going to move it one way or another, right? No, it didn't do anything. I was shocked. I was shocked. Okay, so I'm just going to do these little blocks, and then I'm going to show you the results with the fabric. I did some cotton. I did a little bit of, you know, what's what I'm trying to say? See, I can't talk if Susan's not here. She's my interpreter. Synthetic, that's what I'm trying to think of. So I did a couple of natural ones, and even though these natural dyes don't work too well with synthetic, I still kind of like the look, because it's not as bright and it still dyes it. It just doesn't dye it as true as when you do it with the cotton. That's all I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to say. Not coming out right, but so what did you ladies do today? Did you shop? Did you clean? Did you cook? Tell us what you did. I did a little bit of everything today. Oh, and those of you that have been asking about my floor tile for my bathroom, it came today. Yay! So I'll be putting that down soon, and that means all the project will be done. I'm very excited. Then I can put my bathroom back together again. Right now it looks like somebody's either moving in or moving out. Crocheting a blanket. Oh, I envy people that can crochet. I've never been able to do that. Organizing fabrics. Oh. Cooked and cleaned. So you guys did a little bit of everything. Yeah, crocheting and knitting, just not my thing. I think part of it is my dyslexia makes it really difficult, you know, because there's certain patterns you're looking at and you're counting, you know, the stitches and things like that. And it just gives me a headache. And because it makes me feel tense, I can't relax my hands. So then my hand gets all cramped up. Yeah, doesn't work for me. But I love the work when other people do it. It's so pretty. Okay, so that means you have a lot of fabrics if you're organizing your fabrics. Oh, sounds like me. See those that don't have too much fabric, there's no organizing. You just throw it in a box or throw it in a bag. Okay, when you say crochet and quilt, do you mean you make quilts out of crocheting or do you also make fabric quilts? When I was in my early 20s, we had lived next door to a lady that she made quilts. When I say quilts, I mean, you know, she did intricate patterns and everything. So I was introduced to all that when I was about maybe 22, something like that. And I was intrigued. And so I started making, I guess what you would call it, samples of different patterns and squares. And she did all hers by hand, the piecing and the quilting. I never got into the actual quilting. I just did the piecing. And it was a lot of fun. That I did enjoy doing. Making the Sophie's Universe. What? So I did quite a few. I can't remember too many of the names of the patterns. I know I ventured out and I did the wedding ring. You know, those of you that do quilting, you know what that is. I did that. I thought it was going to be easy, not so easy. I did the bow tie, made a little quilt for a friend of mine that had a little boy. That bow tie one was cute. That was fun to do. I did the log cabin. I did uh I did the cathedral. Is it just called the cathedral or the cathedral window? I don't remember what it's called. That was nerve-wracking. And I did what else? Oh, I can't think of the names right now. But I did quite a few, and it was fun. I did that for a couple of years, and then I got burnt out. Then I thought, okay, well, I had a bunch of holes in my finger from the needles. And oh, I did a crazy quilt. And now I know why it's called a crazy quilt. You got to be crazy to make one of those. Again, all of this was by hand. So, okay, so here is, yeah, cathedral window. There you go. That one is a pretty pattern. I really like that. That wouldn't hurt my feelings to make that one again. There's got to be an easier way though. Um, yeah, the sampler one was fun, but I actually didn't make a sampler quilt. I just made samples of those pieces and I never put them together. The only quilt I did make I made a cathedral quilt. Oh Lord, and it was a big one. It was a queen size one at that time. I made a crazy quilt that was a king size one. And then the other ones I just made sample blocks and then I made pillows out of them. But I think in total, I think I must have made like about 10 quilts. Full, to go on the bed type quilts. I didn't want to do the quilting, so I did what they call tying. Is that what they call it? When you just kind of tie the front and the back and the batting together. And then one of them, I did have she knew people that did quilting, and so I had one of my quilt tops actually quilted. And these ladies didn't use a machine. They did it by hand. It was a group of ladies, just sort of like they show in pictures, where they're all sitting around at a table talking, and that was their little hobby. And they would all sit there together and quilt these covers. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Linda. We're talking. I don't know why we're talking about quilts. I went off the quilt trail. I'm so easily distracted. We're talking about dying, and then all of a sudden, we got into quilts. But now I like every once in a while, I like to do those um this one artist, she calls them little puffy pillows, where you just get your fabrics and you stuff it with the batting and then you sew on them, and you can make them any size you want. But the one lady that I saw doing it, was making a like a tote bag. So they were no bigger than maybe about 4 inches maybe, and smaller. And that was kind of fun. We did that together, I don't know, a couple years ago on here on the channel. I can't remember how long ago. That was fun too. I think we need to do that again. Maybe we could make it into a book cover. The kind where you can, refill the insides. That way you could use it over and over again. I think that'd be kind of fun. Okay, so back to why we're here. Let me put the lid on this. I had some of the leftover dye. So that's what I'm using right now to make the squares. These little sample squares will be going in the little packet. Let these dry up. But you can see it's almost like, I don't know, I would say almost like a sage green. What do you guys say? It's on the monitor, it doesn't look that pretty to me, but here live, it's a really nice green. I don't like too many greens, but I ended up really liking this one a lot. Between a sage and olive. No, olive has more gray in it. Well, I don't know. Don't ask me, but I like it. That's all I know is I like it. That's about all I know for sure. Okay, so let me put this here to the side. Sage. Okay, see? Okay. I know my colors. I know my colors. Okay, so this is the way I put this little kit together. Not kit, little sampler packet, I guess you would call it. I mentioned at the beginning, some of you ladies weren't here. I did some of the natural fabrics, the cottons, and then I did a few synthetics because I wanted to see how it would work out. So it came out kind of nice. Now, what I want to preface this is that the other, not the fabric kits, but the kits I put together last week that, they've all gone out already. I did get a complaint, and so I want to make something very clear. I got a complaint that what they got wasn't exactly what I showed when I did the flip through. So I want to emphasize those everything in there is one of a kind. It's all leftover stuff. And so if it fell within a certain um theme, well, of course, those themes would be in there. But because they're leftovers, they're not all going to be the same. It's just going to be leftovers from that theme. Okay. Now, when we come to this also, the colors I show you, your colors may vary because these are naturally dyed. All fabrics are going to absorb something a little bit differently. The mordant that I put on it, one might be stronger than the other, and that's going to change the way that Badger bedtime. That's going to change the absorption. So I'm just prefacing all of this to let you know that I'm going to show you the sample and you're going to get the same pieces, the same fabrics, but your colors may vary because these are natural dyes. Okay. Um, I just want to be clear so that nobody's disappointed if they don't get exactly what it looks like here. And even like I just mentioned, the monitor looks different than real. So that's how that's going to go. Okay. So like I mentioned, I did the mulberry tree leaves. And so one of the things that I did is I don't even know what this is. It's just that I've used this when I was doing some stitching on those little puffy pillow things I was talking about. And it looks really cool when you sew that down with contrasting color. I'm sure people knit with it or whatever. It was in the knitting aisle. That's all I know. So I threw some of that in there. I have an extra one. Let me measure so you guys can know approximately how much is in there. So almost, I would say almost a little, let's just say a yard. Let's just say a yard, but don't go measure it and tell me that it's an inch shorter than a yard. Approximately. These are approximations. Approximately a yard.
That looks like 1970 hair ribbon.
And because it is synthetic, the colors are vary because when I rinsed it out, some of it stayed a little darker and some got a little lighter, but you're still going to get the gist of the color. Okay, so that's that. Hey, Journey. Hey, Roseanne. Who else did I miss? I've been pretty good. I've been looking up. Oh, Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. Okay, so that's
See,
that.
you don't need me.
That's right there. Then I did some of whoops. I have an extra one, so I'll measure that one. There we go. I did some of the seam binding. I think this might be that's 12, 24, maybe about 30 inches of the seam binding, approximately. Poor Susan.
Can you hear me?
I think I woke her up. Or the dog. I don't know who. Let me put this in here. Okay, that's that. That's over there. And then you're going to also get, hey, Tamar. Then you're also going to get a tag that I just dipped. I had a little bit left over and thought of it the last minute. So I dipped some of these in, sort of like how Amy does. She does a better job. But I just dipped it in. And then another a synthetic one I did was I used this when we did, I think it was the crepe myrtle. And I had some of these left over, so I stuck it into that, and No, I can't hear you, Susan. I was wondering why you hadn't said anything.
I've been talking.
No.
They hear me.
Can you hear me?
They
No,
hear me.
I can't hear you. Oh, man, she's being awfully quiet. So I thought this looked really pretty, so I did one of those. Now I had this fabric. It's just got a lot of little nubby knotties on there. So I thought, oh, if you guys are doing just some little stitching on something,
Oh, I
or
love
you're
nubby
making
naughties.
whatever it is you're doing with these fabrics, or if you're just making your diary, these little pieces in there would look kind of cool. So it's just a little small piece of that. See the color? I think it's so pretty. You got that. I put this in there because I've been hoarding this fabric forever, and I just like the way the color went. It sort of looks like the color of the berry of the mulberry tree. So, but anyway, I just had a small piece, but I cut some pieces up to put in there, and I thought if you were doing whatever kind of stitching you're doing, this would look really pretty with that fabric. Then I made, if you're doing your little diary, this is a sticker that I printed out, and it's the mulberry leaf. So, you just take the backing off, and you can put that in your book to document what it is that these fabrics were dyed with. Hey, Kellyanne. Who else did I miss? Nancy.
Still can't hear
Anybody
you.
Hey,
else?
Kellyanne. She can't hear me, but
Andrea. Hello, hello,
whatever.
hello. This is not a sticker. This is just something that you can glue down into your book, and it's just a antique picture of a mulberry tree and a lady there. This is more like the Renaissance period. And I thought that would look cute on your page. Now, this was now see how darker this is? Now see this is cotton, so it's going to absorb differently. See the difference in the color? This is synthetic and this is the cotton. Anyway, this was old tablecloth that I had, so I cut that up and dyed it, and I think it came out kind of pretty. Just get a little piece of that. Uh-oh, I bet you that's Susan. She's probably going, "What's going on?" Hold on. Let me see if that's her. Uh, oh, everyone else can hear you? I can't hear you. Let me see if I have. Oh, I know. Oh, how stupid. I have my speaker on my computer muted. I don't know when I did that. Okay, sorry about that. That's my 100% my fault.
I asked you if I could have some nubby naughties.
I had it on mute. How stupid is that? When did I do that? I was just watching a video before I went live. Oh, who knows? I'm not even going to try and figure it out. Yes, you can. I have some extra. I have some extra. And this is cotton, and it's very soft. This was um what is this now? This is those uh cotton dish towels that are sort of, they feel like the flour sack material. It's not, because it's new, it's not old, but it has that feel for it. So I got a bunch of those and I threw them and dyed those because I thought that'd be kind of cool because it's soft and I was interested in how it would absorb the color. So that's that. Then I had another piece of cotton, and you can see the difference in the color. Now, this is where the buyer beware is. Okay, so what I have learned, because remember, when I started this dyeing thing, I didn't know nothing about nothing. Now, what I've since learned, like when you get like Ritz dye, Okay, say you get Ritz dye. You throw something in there, it's going to dye that color. If you have some dye left over, you throw another piece of fabric in there, it's going to dye the same color because it's all synthetic. Okay, when a natural dye doesn't work that way. So if you put stuff in there, it's going to suck up dye. So when it sucks up that dye, the color literally in the water is going to change. It doesn't stay the same because you're sucking up the dye. So when I did that, and then I put in another batch of fabric, this was before I knew this, I put the other batch of fabric in there. So it dyed a little bit lighter because there was less dye in there. It doesn't have to do with the quantity of water. It doesn't matter. You can have 10 gallons in there or 1 gallon. It's the dye that is in there. So not all of these are going to be the same color because I had 2 different times that I put the fabric in the dye bath. So let's say generation 1 is darker than generation 2. So just so you know, when you go, how come there's not so much difference in that one like the one she showed us? Because not all of them are going to be the same. Okay, then I made this other sticker that tells you that it's the mulberry tree leaves, so that you can put that also in your little diary. And then, and not knowing if you were going to do like pages in a regular kind of journal and incorporate these in, I had collected several different greens. Again, I don't like them a lot, but when I like them, I like them. And I had like about 10 different ones that I had. So I printed all 10 and then everybody got 3. So you may not have these exact 3, but you are going to have 3 of my favorite greens in yours. So it's going to be surprise pages because you don't know which 3 of the 10 you got. All right. So don't say, I didn't get those, Rosemary. Well, I'm telling you right now, you may not be getting these, but you will be getting 3. And then because these are kind of flimsy, there's a nice thick cardboard in here, which is perfect for tags, or you can even make a journal out of this. It's thick enough to make your cover and everything else. So you have all that
Sherry.
to play with. So I hope you have as much fun as I did with all of this dyeing and putting this into your diary or wherever the heck you're putting your stuff. There's Susan's favorite.
I need to get Betty one of those green dish rags too.
Oh gosh. Put her to work. Oh, where did
No, she's like, oh, green is my favorite color.
Oh no. You know, it's funny. I've changed the colors that I like over the years.
Well, that's what I told her. I thought red was your favorite color. Okay, well, red is my favorite color, but I love this green.
I like I mean, if you just showed me a bunch of colors, I would gravitate to all the bright ones. I like, like the oranges and the reds and the vermilions and the magentas, and I love all those. But then based on the things that I do with you guys, you probably think that I like really kind of dull, subdued colors. It's just that I appreciate them. They're not the first ones I would go to if I had to pick my favorites, but all these colors are kind of growing on me, I must say. And I think I'm getting a little deeper appreciation for a variation of colors with these dyes, But I was really disappointed. I mentioned at the beginning, for you guys that just got here, that the modifiers did Zippo. I mean, well, they did a tiny, tiny bit, but nothing like the other ones. I put them in here already. I haven't done the page, but I just glued in those. Like here, look, this is it. Now, I put the watercolor paper and a little swatch of fabric in there. like we did together. And this is the neutral one, which is what I ended up going with when I did the dyeing of the fabrics, because it didn't, the rest didn't really make that much of a difference. Now, normally iron makes things look darker, and it lightened it. So this was really, really weird. And then the soda ash, it really didn't do all that much. It almost looks the same, but if anything, it lightened it a little bit. And then the baking soda, what the heck's going on there? Then it got a lot lighter. And then when I put the vinegar, it made it really blotchy, even on the paper and on the fabric. That was weird. The vinegar hasn't done that with any of the dyes that we've used so far. So now the only difference here, you guys, is that all the dyes that we've done before, I did the extraction myself. I got the raw material, I boiled it down, and made the dye. This one I got in powder form. And I don't know, how much of a contributing factor for the modifiers, even though I watched videos of individual dyers that do use the extraction that's in powder form, and they went ahead and used modifiers, and it changed stuff. So I'm thinking it's just this color doesn't, I should say this plant doesn't really react too well to the modifiers. I'm guessing. I honestly don't know. I'm learning right along with you guys, unless you guys already know all the mistakes I made and what happened. But these are my little leftover scraps. But anyway, so it was interesting, and that's why I'm enjoying doing this, because um especially why I'm documenting it, because then I can look back and say, okay, well, I don't want to, if I want to do this color again, don't mess with the modifiers, because it's not going to do anything, and it's just going to make it a mess if I put vinegar. So I'm just going to go neutral, right? Because we like the color neutral as it is. So anyway, I'm having fun. I haven't put all the little doodads in here yet or anything. I just, once I finished, I didn't want to lose these, so I just glued them down right there, and then I'll put all my other information that I've just now shared with you. I have to write that all down, because you know me, by tomorrow I'll forget. You know how that works. So anyway, these are going to go in the shop, and like I normally do, you guys that show up, if anybody's interested, whoopsie, I let you guys have first dibs, because I only have, I forget, I think it's 17 or 18 of them, because I played around with some of the modifier stuff, and I didn't like at all how it came out, so it was less and less fabric that I ended up having. But so next time I'll have more things to play with, in case I don't like how they come out, because we got to have stuff to play with. Okay, so I'm gonna put oh, and these are $20, and hold on, I gotta get a drink. Hold on. So let me get my little thingamajigger. Uh-oh, Leslie says the rain's coming, Susan. I think she got lost.
You don't have to tell me nothing. I can hear it. It's horrible.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We had a really nice day. It was cool, but the sun was out. I love those days. Oops, wrong pen. Yeah, it was a nice day. Can't complain. If you were in the shade, it was a little nippy, but out in the sun, it felt really nice. Okay, so Jennifer wants one. That's the first one I see up there. Jennifer wants one. I'm gonna go slowly, you guys, because you know me. Whoops, hold on. Let me go back up. See, I didn't know if you guys would even like green. I like it now. I'm I like it now. Okay.
Jennifer Jane.
Yeah, Jennifer Jane.
Linda, Leslie,
Whoops.
Nancy,
Who was after Leslie?
Nancy,
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Nancy.
Roseanne, and Betty.
Miss Betty. Okay, great.
Tamara.
Oh. Okie dokie.
I want Generation
What did she say?
I don't know, something about a Generation A. I don't know.
Dark green.
Janice is asking about a mordant. You didn't use one, did you?
No.
I didn't think so. I thought you just said that. No.
Yeah. Yeah. I used on the samples I showed you over here, I did the mordants and it didn't do anything. So I decided to go neutral. So I went with the neutral one. So I didn't put any kind of a mordant at all with that. Now I did wash everything with the soda ash. I mean, everything's pre-washed. I got bags back there of pre-washed stuff. So they're clean. But I didn't use any alum. I didn't use nothing. Nothing. But and then when these dry out, I'll put you one of those cards in there. Oh, it already is dry. I'll put one of these cards in there so that you can also put that in your book. That's the fun part, you know. That's the fun part. Uh-oh, where's my big scissors? Where are my big scissors? I don't know where they are.
What are you?
Huh?
What are you looking?
My big scissors.
Oh God! How do you lose those?
I know. That's crazy. Something must be on top of them. That's all I can figure. Something's on top of them. Yep, and yep.
Yep.
So we were talking about some of the ladies were crocheting and making quilts and all that fun stuff.
What ladies?
The ladies right there in front of you. Before you got here. But maybe you were yakking at us and I didn't hear you.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, some of them have are making, I mean, they're crocheting, making quilts, all kinds of fun stuff, organizing their fabric.
Okay.
So I figure when you have to organize stuff, you've got too much already.
Oh Lord.
That's me. If I have to organize, okay, that means you got too much going.
You do it one time, you don't touch it ever again, and it stays that way.
I wish I was organized. Oh, and I told him my tile came in today. Yay! For my floor in the bathroom.
That just means it's time to work.
Well, that's okay. I like doing that. I love doing tile work. I mean, it's rough on your knees, but I mean, like when you're doing the floor. But I really enjoy doing it. And I don't have a lot to do. It was just that one section that we had to repair that wood. So all I did was I bought one little case, which I think has like 12 pieces. And I think I only need like 8. So, they're 12 by 12. So it's not going to be that big of a deal. And it's going to look cool because it's going to look finished. I'm so excited. It's going to be finished.
Do you have a tornado over there, Leslie?
Oh, no. Yes, Roseanne, I'm so happy. I was doing the happy dance. My husband says, "Stay calm. Don't hurt yourself before you get it done."
Oh my God. I'd have hung the tile at him.
I said, "Oh, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, man. Make you clean up after me." Oh, these are my leftovers. There wasn't enough to make a full one, so that'll be some of the stuff I play with.
Well, where does the red fall in there?
That's
To me, it looked like the berry,
Oh,
and I like the little touch of the red in there. And I wanted to share one of my favorite fabrics that I hardly have anything left of.
oh, is this what you bought?
Bought? No, I didn't buy.
No, I'm talking to Betty.
Oh,
She told me I don't pay attention. I said, "Oh, is this what you bought?"
yeah, I saw that piece of marker material come in. I thought, oh my God, I gotta have that. That'd be pretty with my.
Me too, Leslie. I'm ignoring it too.
oh my goodness, you guys are.
Where's Leslie?
I don't know. Is Leslie at home? I think Leslie's at home, isn't she?
They don't have basements in Texas. We're below sea level.
I know. That's the scary part. A lot of the places that have all the tornadoes, they don't even have basements. Let me go get
No,
the
we
other
don't.
one.
We don't have all the tornadoes.
That's true. That's true.
Thank God.
Of course, I would like to have one during hurricane season.
Wow.
And as I mentioned, I'm putting that thick cardboard back there, and it's perfect for making a journal with it. It's really thick. I mean, really thick. Really thick.
Man, I had Betty check them out. I had Betty check them out today. That sounded lazy, didn't it? And there was 2 purple design magazines in the mailbox.
What?
Like, where did these come from?
Did it have somebody else's name on it?
No, they both had my name on them.
Oh, it was from that thing when you were getting those cheapy ones, those on sale ones.
Texas. I don't know. I tried to do, recyclebank.com stopped.
But you see, what happens is the way they make their money is they sell your name to a list. So now you're on a list, which is kind of good if it's the right list, which is magazines. That's perfect. So what they do is they send you teaser ones, and then you get used to it, and then they say, "Hey, would you like to have a subscription?" And you go, "No." No, I don't want a subscription. You got to pay for that stuff.
Well, I hope you could at least get in the shower, Leslie. She said she worked out in her flower beds and gutters today. She's too sore to get in the bathtub.
Oh no, we did the gutters right before the storm that came last week. We were on the ladder. Oh gosh. Surprisingly, all of them except for one was pretty clean. But the one in front of the little studio here, we've got a bunch of trees out in the front for my dyeing and stuff. We got a whole bunch of them out there. My eco printing. And the week before we had that storm where the wind came and every single dead leaf fell off, and I think they all landed on the little gutter in the front. You're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, you need to get those new gutters that have that
The mesh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leslie said, I'm so sore. I did it by myself, up and down the ladder. Then my husband told me we have an attachment for the blower to make cleaning the gutters easier.
Oh my!
Oh, he
I
would
would
have. Oh,
I would have got that attachment and used it on him.
that's exactly
Here,
what
let me help me clean your gutter out, buddy.
Does this thing have a suck on it?
Uh, oh my goodness. Okay, so I need to put that. Let me put these over there so that I know where everything, hopefully where everything is. Oh, there.
I don't think we need that green. We have that from the 1970s. Oh no.
What'd she say?
Oh no, what? What happened?
Lacey said, haha, he had peanut butter and jelly for dinner, and I haven't said a word to him since.
Oh, poor guy. Poor guy. But hey, he gets what he deserves. Where I go left. So I'm going to. All right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut that down a little bit. Put that sticker. Put that sticker down in my book.
Man, we watched some thing on Netflix about Marilyn Monroe,
Oh yeah?
and they were talking about how one guy said that he went over there at 3:30 in the morning and looked through her window, and she was face down on the bed, so he broke the window and got in, and she was dead. But then the other people say that they went over there at 11 o'clock and the ambulance came and picked her up. They got halfway to the hospital and she died, so they turned around and took her back home.
Oh gosh.
But all the ambulance drivers that they contacted affirmed it. So
Oh my goodness.
why would you take her back home?
Because the president told us so.
Wow. That's a little weird.
Yeah.
Just a little weird.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm gonna kind of like halfway fussy cut, but not really, and glue that on there. See what it looks like.
Yeah. Flood advisory.
Say what?
Flood advisory. Now it was a tornado warning. Now it's a flood advisory.
You see what's been happening over on the West Coast with all that flooding? That's crazy.
On the West Coast?
Yeah, you're right now, since yesterday, it is so flooded along the coast and then inland, in the high desert and the valleys. It's crazy. Things are just kind of floating away. That's the storm that's coming over here right now. Remnants of that. And we're all going to get crazy weather next week. All over the place. Different kinds of craziness depending where you live.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's going to be really bad. From flooding to snow to ice to wind. It all depends where you live. Oh, my eyes. Hold on. I touched my eyeball. I should not have touched. Now it's all stingy.
Roseanne lives in High Desert. I think it's the High Desert she lives in. Yeah.
Oh, look how cute.
Oh,
Yes, I'll just glue that little puppy down. That looks nice. I like it.
so it's good.
It's what?
There's several scavenger hunts. Which one are you talking about? I don't know anybody in here that's doing it, but they could be.
I vaguely heard about it. I don't know what it's about.
Sherry, you finished it already?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Janet's doing Janet Young's. Amy's doing cage fishes.
Oh wow. I haven't even, it hasn't even popped up a video from her. They probably deleted me. You know how that YouTube.
Well, if you haven't seen her in a long time, Janet Young's. Yeah. What about Janet's? Join the club, Sherry, but I'm okay with it. Well, I do have to have a life next Thursday. My boss is like, well, can you come to the office on Thursday and Friday? I said, Friday? Are you Friday? Well, I'm only going to be there half a day on Friday. I said, well, then that would just be a waste of my gas. Hey, Valerie.
Hi, Valerie. Oh, we're just complaining tonight. You want to complain? Go ahead and complain. Maybe I'll put that on the back. I wonder what that's going to look like. Because, see, this is see-through-y, so it's okay. Let's just do it anyway. That way you guys know if you want to do it or not.
I don't have a diary.
She's not even doing any of this. She's supposed to be working with her crazy, creepy clowns.
Yes, I'm going to have to see him, Roseanne. I told my boss, I said, when he asked me to come in, I said, well, Egbert thinks I need to be there every day to be involved with the econ mon and the this and the that and the this and that. He says, you stay as far away from that econ mon as you can. Just come in on Thursday. So
She's got him
So,
wrapped.
so who are you supposed to, like, technically, who are you supposed to listen to?
no, I report to my boss. Egbert is like the worldwide something. I
Yeah, but
don't know.
doesn't he like supersede your boss?
No, he don't.
Okay.
A red flag is a piece of material. Tell her what a flag is.
What?
A flag. You know
I'm
those
supposed
fabric
to tell her
flags?
what a flag is?
You know those fabric flags that you
Oh,
do?
yes. Oh, yes. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know what are we talking about. You know those. Okay, how do I explain that?
Well, you have a piece of fabric right there, don't you?
Yeah. So you get a little piece that big, but it's going to be as big as you want your flags. And then you string them up, you decorate them, or you paint them. You're out of fabric or they're out of paper. And then you string them up and then you hang them somewhere. And they blow in the wind like a flag. That's one kind of flag, fabric flag. And then, of course, then you have your government flags.
No, the one that you attach to a paper clip.
Oh, those are, they usually just kind of most of the ones that I've seen just kind of look like that, attached to your paper clip.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, so now I need to get my ribbon. Let's see here. I got a little piece of ribbon. Oh, and I have a little paper that I have the little ribbon tied in. I might have to use that somehow. Okay. I just want a little bit of this tie on here. So let's just put that. I haven't seen you guys posting anything about your diaries. Are you like really doing something with them or you're not?
Well, you quit.
What do you mean I quit?
You quit doing it.
What do you mean I quit doing it?
You
I'm
quit
doing
doing
it
it,
right
and
now.
you went to a caboodle.
But I haven't seen any. And we've done how many fabrics already? Hello?
Lana showed hers.
She's the only one.
Well,
One,
we
one,
did it as a class project, and we
two,
elected her as the project leader to show our work.
3, 4.
Hey,
Let's
Ardidar.
count how many we've done. 4,
Nancy's been working too
5,
much.
6, 7. I haven't done the pokey one. That's 8. And now this one. This is number 9. So I think what I'll do, it might look kind of cute. I don't know. Let's try this. Get a little piece of the paper and put it on the bottom, somewhere on these, so it's not so plain. Yeah, that's the thing. We'll do that. You got to use up all your little scraps. Use everything. Don't throw nothing away. You could do it.
Can you hear that thunder? Probably not.
Yes, I heard it. I thought it was your stomach.
No, not my stomach. I ate a good dinner.
I thought you were digesting. Okay, let's make these fit right. Okay.
Lana
If
said,
anybody, go
Lana
ahead.
said she did. Her last dye was the purple corn, but she hasn't posted it yet.
Oh, okay. That was really cool. I have a little bit of that dye left over in the refrigerator. I need to use it because that's like, doesn't have any preservatives.
Probably got mold in it.
I checked it today. It doesn't. So I'm so
Okay.
happy. So I can't like push my luck. Okay. So what else can I put on here? I'll write on it later, but just stuff that I'm going to glue on. What else do I have in my... So I have that in the back. That might be all that... Oh, I got my little... Where'd it go? My little sample. My swatch. Where'd it go? I think I put them in the other room with the other one.
Oh, my jacqueline floating out of the bin.
Not a whole.
Okay. Here we go. So maybe I'll put that right there. Or maybe I won't. I don't know. Well, I have to allow this to like have movement because you got the front and the back. So, oh, maybe what I'll do.
Attach it with the bread and flip it back and forth.
Well, I thought I'd like create a pocket with the lace, and then just put it in there. Then I can still write something, and you can still read it, but it'll get covered up like that. Or you can go that way too, with the actual tree. Haha. Okay. Oh, where do I put this? Up here, maybe? You need to get you some dinner.
Who, me? Good night, Journey.
Good night, Journey.
We had 3 cheese ravioli with meat sauce, a fresh salad, garlic bread.
I've been in the mood for a salad all day.
Oh man, it was a good salad too. It had lettuce, tomatoes, boiled egg, feta cheese,
Feta.
tortilla strips.
Egg.
Yeah, I said eggs. Fried bell pepper crunchies.
What the heck is that?
You know,
No. I don't think I've ever had that.
have you ever been to Chick-fil-A?
No.
Oh well.
Excuse me. What a snob. Well.
Oh whoa, Leslie had a steak salad and the dude that held out on the blower thing had peanut butter and jelly.
Poor blower dude.
I know if she gets mad at me because she knows I love egg sandwiches or something, she'll wait until she hears me eat and then she'll go in there and make her eggs.
That's because she didn't ask me if I wanted anything.
Gutter dude. Yeah, that's right, Janet.
Gooder dude.
You gotta know who you are.
Yeah, but to make like crunchies in your salad, they have like you can get jalapenos or peppers that are like crunchy fried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds good.
Snob.
Okay, the tornado warning has expired.
Yay.
For us or
For the city. So Amy has the same digi that you had that you put in my thing in my book,
She does.
and she, of course, she doesn't have a printer, so she had to take it to the copy place. And when she went to pick it up, her stack was like 2.5, 3 inches thick because they made 9 copies.
Oh my gosh.
And they said, "Oh, sorry, we overran it," but they didn't charge her for it.
Wow, and they let her have them?
Yeah,
Yay.
yeah. Because she was showing it like it was brand new, and I'm like, "Oh, well, that just shows how much you pay attention to the streams that you're chatting in." Because I showed it last time.
she's probably working.
You're so mean.
She is.
A snob and mean. I don't know.
A snobby me.
What a combo.
I am not. Why am I a snob? How did I become a snob?
You said, oh.
You and your little crunchy things. You think the whole world knows about them.
What? Hello? That's like Betty said when I'm when I'm putting groceries in the cart, she's going, "Well, how much are you buying?" I said, "Hello, I'm shopping." So I just go through every section of the website and see, just like if I was at the store.
Yeah, well, that's what I do when I go to the store. You're right.
I do it at the store, but not on the phone.
It's been so long since I've been to a grocery store. There could be all kind of new foods out there that I don't know about.
They probably show them on the website first.
And she grocery shopped the other night, and she got mad at me because apparently I was being unsociable. And and then when the groceries got here, she said, "Here, I got you these fresh strawberries and blueberries and blackberries and some barbecue potato chips." I'm like, but in my brain, I'm going, but why? If I was mad at you,
Yeah, see, there's a difference between me and you. I'm unconditional and you're not.
Oh.
oh, look at Roseanne. She went to the Longhorn Steakhouse and had a 12-ounce ribeye, steak fries, and strawberry salad, and an appetizer of Wild West shrimp.
What did they do? Roll her out when she was done?
12-ounce? Me and Betty get a 6-ounce apiece.
Comatose. It sounds wonderful, though.
Oh my God, I wouldn't be able to leave the place.
I don't know about French fries and strawberry salad, though. That
Ooh,
doesn't.
yum, strawberry salad.
Was
Ooh.
French fries?
No.
Oh, yeah. Sweet and salty is always good.
I have never had a salad with French fries in it. Ugh.
Okay. I think except for writing my notes in and filling all this out, I think my mulberry tree leaves dye is probably done. Should I do it that way?
Okay, well, you woke me up, so this better not be all you're coming on to do. You better find
I woke
glue
you
or
up. How did I wake you up? I wonder what we're going to do next.
I fell asleep. I am so obsessed with this Idaho crap.
Okay, so tell us what you think.
Oh, Linda went to an amazing Mexican restaurant, sat there and drooled over all the ceiling hangings that she wished she could pull down and put on her jelly plate.
Oh, you mean the paper flags made out of plastic?
Yep.
You can get those on Amazon, you know.
There you go, Linda.
And they sell don't get the paper ones because they'll fall apart if you're going to do it on your jelly plate. Get the plastic ones.
It's kind of hard to order from Amazon to deliver to a moving tuna can.
Well, where's your next stop?
I think Vegas for a while.
Well, there you go. You know, it'll be there in a day or two. That's what you need to get.
So now they have these leaked tapes, and I don't know where the audio is taping to.
What are we talking about?
Of what was going on inside the house during the murders.
Say what?
Because you hear the dude, because it was 3 girls and a dude, you know, he was with the girl Zena, and he's going, Zena! Zena! And then I guess yeah. I'm like, why do y'all leak stuff like this? And where did it come from?
Well, earlier they said that the house that's next door to them had picked up, because they have like I don't know if it's the brand name ring, but you know, some kind of a device like that on the outside of the house, and that it had picked up the next door because I guess they were so loud it picked it up.
But I still, you know, there's still the big talk right now is the roommate, that DM, the one that came out of her room 3 times and finally was face to face with him. But why it took them until noon the next day to call?
Yeah, I understand. I mean, I don't know exactly why, but I understand. I understand people's reaction and when they panic and things that happen to you emotionally and psychologically, and you just go into like seriously like panic mode and you're like paralyzed. You can't do anything.
Well, also, if they had been drinking too, I'm sure
Yeah.
she might have, after she locked her door and freaked out, she might have went and laid on her bed and fell asleep. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah. That's possible.
But I mean, they were talking about how many times he had been around the house. Yeah, like 12 times he pinged over there, driving around the house, and it looked like he was driving back and forth when they were there the next day. He's probably going, man, they need to leave because I lost that knife sheath. I gotta find it. I have a master's degree in criminology, and I left the damn knife sheath on the bed.
That was a little stupid.
And then when he told his dad slapped him in the back of the head like, you idiot.
Exactly, Roseanne. Yeah, fight or flight. It's just human nature.
But I mean, every time, when the judge was reading the charges in the Apple Danish, she said, do you so la da 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 da, that the sentence is life in prison or death for la da 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 da, and he would go, and he just lean forward and he'd go, yes. Do you understand? Yes. Yes. It's just so matter of factly.
Yeah.
That's called
Oh,
not psycho.
psycho.
Huh?
Psycho.
No, there's a word. They have no feelings.
Psychopath.
Is it psychopath?
Yeah.
I kind of veer on and off the psychopath.
Thank you.
I don't think it comes with a button.
Rosemary was selling her mulberry packets right there. They're $20 a piece. She only has 17, but there's a few left. So if you want one, you have to say me and leave a donut on the table. Sociopath.
Sociopath, that's right.
Sociopath.
Wrong word.
Man,
One of those paths.
that is bizarre.
All of our dogs are trying to get close. Except Gracie, she can't hear it.
That's wrong.
Yeah, that's just wrong.
And him.
Okay, put these. Oops. Aww.
He's like, I'm scared. I don't like this. I don't like this. He's a little bitty puppy. He's as
Now,
big.
now, how is he with others?
He's fine until they step on him, and then he gets in a big old dog fight.
Aww.
He will fight like a big dog.
Aw, yeah, yeah. My husband was reading about different breeds that like are the best ones for family, the best ones for children, the worst ones, and blah blah blah. And on the worst list for every single category, the Chow was like almost number one. Now, have any of you ever owned a Chow or own one now?
Raise them and they're psycho dogs.
Every single one I've known is a psycho dog. Exactly.
Yeah.
My uncle used to raise them. The puppies are even psycho dogs.
Yeah.
They look so cute. They're psycho.
They smell human and they go stupid.
Well, he's so funny. Like whenever she gets the treats out and all the other dogs come up, he's like in the back standing on on his hind tippy toes, dancing all over the floor like, hello, hello, can you see me down here? Can you see me? Which only then makes him like maybe 6 inches tall. Hey, Janice.
He walks under all of them.
Hey, Janice.
Yeah, he's a bitty dog. Nancy said her brother had one and it did not like her.
Yeah.
Themselves, I think.
And then the other dog that I think pretty consistently came number 2 was the husky. Which I was kind of surprised by that.
Well, I've heard they won't even let you have an apartment with a husky.
Oh, really? Well, see, they've seen the list. So,
Yeah.
they have seen the list. I thought, wow, that's kind
But
of.
boxers are on that list too, and boxers is the nicest.
Oh, they're big babies.
Artie Dar
Janice.
said she's calling Hottie Popo and Rosemary out. She swears the kitty there is fake. No,
What kitty?
that you talk to all the time.
Oh.
That's not fake.
He talks to her. Did you hear him talking back to her the other night?
Yes, he always does.
Yeah.
They got a
And
thing
as soon
going
as she
on.
quit talking to him, he came on in.
He says hello. Ooh, that's scary.
I know.
Yeah, that's how it felt like it was close.
Yeah, Kellyanne. See, I was really surprised by the husky being on the list.
Is that the blue-eyed dog?
They can be.
Okay.
I think where problems come in with huskies is, see, they have a lot of energy, and so if you keep them tied up or penned up, or you live in an apartment and it's in the in the house all the time, they need to really let all their energy out. They have a lot of energy, and I think that maybe if you don't do that, if you don't have the area for that, then maybe they can kind of like maybe go off the deep end, maybe. I don't know, but all the ones I've been around are real sweethearts.
Yeah, they won't let you get an apartment with that pitty either, Linda. She said several of the RV places they've been to won't let them in with her pitty.
Oh,
And pitties get a bad rap.
they do. Out of all of our rescue dogs, they're like one of my favorites. They're just so sweet and so kind.
Now I can see if you walk up and got those razor sharp pointed ears, and he's wearing a big leather collar with the big
That doesn't.
The spikes on it.
and a wife beater shirt. Come on.
Now, see, Leslie had the exact opposite with the husky in her family. Yeah, I guess it does. Yes, Janice, it was. My husband was looking at the list of the best dogs and the worst dogs for different situations, and consistently the Chow was on the bad list. On all of the lists, it was a bad list.
Hey, Deborah. Deborah says she has a miniature husky, and he's very chatty.
Don't shut up. Sophie talks all the time too.
Yeah, but she's a pitty, not a husky.
Well, I know, but
okay. Now all of the and it isn't like a whole bunch, but I've been around several Cocker Spaniels because Janice mentions Cocker Spaniels, and all of the ones, and I mean literally all the ones I've been around, if you just like say anything nice to them and they get excited, they pee. Every single one of them. You go, well, how you doing, puppy? Brrr, all over the place. Like, hello. They pee everywhere. They're very excitable.
That's what happens to Gracie. If you walk up to Gracie like you're fixing to pick her up and beat her ass, she pees everywhere.
Well, I would too.
number one, she's too fat to pick up. And only if you're fussing at her and pick her up, then she'll pee.
Oh, Nancy agrees with you. Janice said leaky dogs.
Yes, they do. Every single one I've known.
I had one when I was 18, and oh my God, she lasted forever. But she never did pee.
Huh. Did you ever talk nice to her?
Oh God, she was my first child. Yeah. Yeah. She went where I went.
Oh my goodness.
But if I talk nice to her, she doesn't do it. But if I make her laugh, Betty does it.
She told Amy, everybody on, oh, I could have killed you. She told everybody that I fart. I don't. No, I keep that to myself.
Roseanne had a dog named Charlie.
I got a Charlie.
A beagle basset dachshund, and it bit a 3-year-old in her house right on the cheek. Drew blood, but I think the kid did something like put his finger in his ear.
Yeah, I was talking with the lady that runs that rescue, and she says that a lot of okay, there's some breeds that are very, very tolerant where the kid can do all kinds of things to them and they don't do anything to them. And then there's other breeds that are really nice breeds, but they just will not tolerate being abused. And that's why some breeds get a bad rap also with families because of the kids doing things to them. And, they're just reacting to pain,
Thank you.
My sister,
and
when she was little, she tried to eat out of the bowl of a Cocker Spaniel. It bit her on the face.
oh no.
Scarred her.
Oh no. Oh God.
I'm like, why are you trying to eat dog food? Find out she was about 2 when she did it.
They said that one of the best family dogs, which most people probably don't think about them, but I will attest, they say is a Rottweiler. But most people are intimidated by a Rottweiler. But until you've actually been with one, you do not realize what a big baby they are. They're very loyal. They want affection. They all think they're a lap dog, even though they weigh 120 pounds. They're quiet. You can have them in apartments. They're just a really good dog. They're not barkers at all, unless it's like, somebody's going to come in and live the shade by your bed, but they might bark then.
That's the best kind of dog, one that doesn't bark until it's necessary.
Yeah.
My nephew raises Rottweilers.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
They're great dogs. Yeah, they're big babies. They really are. And they're very sensitive. You're going to hurt their feelings. They're very sensitive. And they give you these eyes like, whoa, how come you said that to me?
He had a head the size of, oh my God, it was huge. He was huge.
Yeah. Now, see, the one that we have, she's really small compared to the other two that we had.
Is she the one that hides under Richard's feet?
No.
Oh, that's the German Shepherd.
Yeah, German Shepherd is always hiding whenever it can. But Roxy, she's about 75 pounds. But for a Rottweiler, she's really small, compared to the other ones that we had.
I don't think it's ever going to stop raining.
What kind of dog, Roseanne?
a golden retriever.
Oh, okay.
I guess she says my grand dog Golden. I don't know.
Well, there's a
Huh. Well, I don't know what to do, lady. Susan's gonna get upset. She wants me to do something. I have no idea. I was just gonna show you guys this stuff.
Well, you can't just come on a Saturday night for like 10 minutes and
10
then leave.
minutes. We've been on. Where does it show how long we've been on? Oh, it doesn't show on StreamYard. How come it doesn't show on StreamYard? I went on at 9:15. It's already 20. It's already 10:40. I've been on for almost an hour and a half. What are you talking about?
Linda said where she's at right now, there's a huge St. Bernard here. It's massive but gorgeous.
Those are cute dogs too.
Leslie said 85 minutes.
See, she knows. She knows. No, not. Oh, yeah, I guess it is 85. Huh? I don't know. I just saw there's a little thing over here that tells me exactly how long I've been on. I didn't realize that was there. It says 1:26 and 9 seconds.
Mine says 1:26 and 13 seconds.
Oh,
Maybe you're not on live.
We aren't?
No, you. Are you on live, chat?
That's the only thing I can be on. I'm on StreamYard. I'm not on.
I went into somebody's live the other day, and I don't normally talk, but I usually just alert. And they said the person that came in ahead of me, "Oh, hi, so-and-so." And then I came in, "Hi, Susan," and then just kept on talking. I was like, "Oh, well, okay."
You've
No
been
more-
getting a bad rap lately.
No more thumbs up. No more commenting on your videos. No more being nice to you. Just stop.
unconditional.
Boy, you've been like on a running streak, haven't you?
I know.
I don't know.
I'm being banned on YouTube. The company I keep.
I think so. And here you thought you were going to be a bad influence for me.
I know. I know. You bringing down my rating.
Oh my goodness.
That Jesus lady never answered me back on the video.
Oh, she didn't?
No.
Oh. Now, let's see. I haven't done anything on these. But look how, oh, but see how these really coordinate this?
Oh, wow.
Hello. So if you're working on your winter one, see? Hello.
Yeah, I'm just about done with mine.
So, oh, what did I do? I think the only thing I did on here, I don't know.
The envelope.
I did the envelope. Yeah, I put a little moon guy on the front.
Moon guy. Like a moon pie.
It almost looks like that. And I thought I had bought a while back some white ink. I really did think I had. I can't find it anywhere, and I keep my inks together.
You had white ink when you did the winter solstice.
That's what I thought. But you know what? Are you sure I didn't just use white paint?
No, you used
Oh, well, let me
white for that.
I can't. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. And I looked here, and I cannot find any.
Right, you're marring my YouTube cred.
Now I have this. This isn't white, is it? No. It doesn't say what it is. I think this is just for embossing. This is just embossing stuff, right? And it's not white anyway.
And do you think she shares any of this money that she makes since she's monetized in such a big channel?
Who?
You.
I'm not monetized.
I know you're not.
Oh, this is for embossing. So that's not white.
No, that's not it.
Clear. I don't know what this is.
That is pigment. So that's white ink or yellow.
Yeah, see, it doesn't even look white. This is.
Linda has to go get her a feeder because there's so many hummingbirds at the campsite. She's going to be there till the end of February. So,
Oh, cool.
or just make sure you watch the water and don't let it mold.
Let me look on my other.
Yes, she does, Janice.
All my dark ones. It has the blacks, the reds, the browns, blacks, blues, no white. And over here are my distress and oxides. I have no white.
I have a brand new white one upstairs. It's probably dried out, but
I'll be right over to pick it up. So, oh, let me look up here. I got one more place where I have a couple. A couple. Let me see.
Did she do those out of tongue depressors?
Yep.
And nope, this has blue. And no. Well, it's very frustrating. So I'm gonna have to use some white paint, I guess, because what I wanted to do on these, I wanted to. Where is that? I have these little stamps. Where did they go? Oh, here they are. I had these little stamps. They were snowflakes. So I wanted to stamp with the white on there.
Oh, that'd be cool. Because that's what you did with the moons.
So I think I'm just gonna have to use what else do I have? There's a little smaller one. I got 3 sizes. Oh no, it's only 2 sizes. Never mind. Whoa, that sounds like rain.
Can you see the lightning?
Yes. Spooky. Wow. Okay, so let's do a test run. Because I'm gonna have to run and go wash them because it's gonna clog it up. Do I have some scrap black? Yeah, I have some scrap black. Should probably put it on with my finger, huh? So I don't put too much. I'm guessing. I don't know.
Man, that thunder just now sounded like a shotgun. Scared me.
Uh-oh. Put too much. Oh, it still works. Okay.
Every dog shifted side of the bed. That thunder was loud. I love that.
Oopsie, where's my other one?
That black looks really good. I like the black.
Ah! Timber.
That looks like a paw print.
Oh, see, it's already drying out because it's starting to not print,
Oh no.
even with the wet paint.
You need to lick it. Artie Darn wanted some cool background music.
Oh, this one prints better because it's bigger. Oh, look how cute. I think this one needs more paint. Yay! Okay, I think that's enough. You don't want to overdo it. Ta-da! Okay, now let it dry. And I had to put a little bit of glue on the knots, and now they're not coming undone. So you guys might have to do that if you use the stuff that was in the kit. I would just use some floss or string or something because for whatever reason that stuff was just untying. Was not cooperating. So I still didn't come up with I couldn't make what I was visualizing with the flap and everything. I still didn't come up with what I really wanted. I see it in my head, but for some reason it's just not coming together. I wanted like something that kind of flapped up and flapped out. I don't know. I just don't know. Oh yeah, Janice, I bet you we could. The old splatterama. I think that might work too. I really wish I could get this part done. I think once I did that, it would kind of like get rid of the block and then I could just move on.
Man.
But it's just not happening. And I don't know why.
You're moving in slow motion.
You are? My brain is, that's for sure. It is slow-mo all the way. I'm tired. I've been busy all day. So I think I'm pooped. And then because I put the envelope in here, then I had to take out the little tags. Well, they'll end up going somewhere. Just not sure where yet. But I like how that looks better right there. So these will have to find a new home. And then if I can just figure out this thing, we'll get these puppies done. So I just don't know what it is what I'm trying to do. Maybe I'm just thinking too hard, maybe. I need to come up with a different plan. I guess I'm going to have to think about it. If I force it, it's never going to happen. So I just have to let my brain rest when it comes to that, and then maybe we can come up with some kind of a plausible idea. But for some reason, I wanted, I don't know.
What did I miss?
Nothing. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this, and it's just not. It's just not coming to me at all.
This is a new one.
No.
Oh,
No. Remember that flap I wanted to do? I never did do it
well, why not?
because I can't see how I want to do it. See, I made this thinking I was going to put this, back here. But then the more I did it, I go, no, I think I just want to put it in here. I'll make the little closure and just put it back here, which means I still have to do this now.
Didn't you do something with the medieval kit that kind of came up from the top and the bottom and the right and the left, and it just sealed
Yeah.
the middle? Maybe something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. I probably will have to do something like that. That would probably work. Yeah, that's probably what I have to do. So I wonder what color the Flappy Doodah should be.
Do you have any new fallen snow in cardstock?
Well, why don't I just go check?
Okay.
I'm not sure if I got cardstock.
Is that one of Amy's colors?
Yep.
No, I don't think I did.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, wait. Hold everything. I'm not sure what's in here, but I think it has the colors. No, that's no, that's regular paper, regular paper, regular paper, regular paper. Oh, this might be cardstock. Hold on.
Right. Somebody set their naked butt on a Xerox machine. Pick that piece of paper up.
You would see that.
All right, Amy. How are you making this paper?
And she says she doesn't have a copy machine. Man, likely story. I don't even have one. How could I have done that? Flat. So, maybe I need to use the dark one.
How funny.
So, I think let's get the width first. It has to be narrower than that, and narrower, narrower, a little narrower than that. Okay, so that's the size we're working with. This looks like almost half, right? Holy moly, it is. So let me just go there and cut this in half. One for each for one. Uh-oh, Kellyanne's having prescription problems. Well, that's no fun. So if I... Now it's got to fold up a little bit. I know, I'm just talking to myself, guys. So I think I want it to flap up about 1/2 an inch from the bottom to create that, to glue it down to. Because if you remember, the way we're going to do this is we glue this down here, and then I glue the other one, and then we put something else, whatever we want there, to cover up the flaps. And so you can have this whole thing one big piece, and the top one big piece, or you can have them come just halfway and then tie together, and then it opens up and you have your stuff going on. It just depends how you want to do it. So I think we might go halfers or overlap a little bit. So we probably go about to right there. And do the same thing with the other one. I bet you it's just going to be right in half. You watch. You just watch. It's going to
I
come
hope
out.
so.
It's just going to come out perfect.
Perfect.
And if we figure out where halfway mark is, and then we'll just rip that puppy. Okay, so put that there. And then we'll put that there. And then we'll have the Wompy Doodle there. Okay, so let's do another one for the other one. We'll do the same thing, only different. No, we won't do anything different. We'll do the same thing. Half inch. It can be anything you want. I just wanted the 1/2 inch. Just because
So life's a dance, you learn as you go. Sometimes you lead, sometimes you follow. I can't get nobody to tuck me in.
uh-oh. You need to teach your dog. They're pretty good at doing stuff like that.
In the wintertime, Betty does one, but I'm asleep and I don't know it.
Well, that takes all the fun out of it. I mean, that's like having a Hershey bar while you're asleep. Well, who cares, you know?
Well, no, because I like wake up in the night and I see the shadow fixing and covering me up. I'm like, oh.
Oh, that's spooky. I don't want no shadow doing anything to me. Okay. Now we have to figure out, do we want this straight like that, or do we want a little shape to it? Do we want it round? Do we want it off at an angle? Or do we just want it plain? It can be all the above. So after we glue that in, you still have room, if you want, to put one, not this size, but the correct size, over here. To
That'll
cover,
keep your stuff from falling out.
yeah, to cover from here to here. And then that. And then if it's going to stop your stuff from stop your stuff from falling out, maybe
Help keep your junk in your trunk.
there you go, you can have it close up that way, or if everything's going to be already down here on the bottom, then it can just close like that, keep everything secure, and then like that. Okay, so that's the basic plan. You just have to like figure out the dimension of the little floppy doodle that comes this way. So let's work on the premise that this is going to go, let's say it's going to go right there. I'm not gluing it yet because I haven't determined what shape I want these things, but let's just say it's going to go right here.
I see 26 people watching, but I only see about 8 people talking.
Uh-oh. And so that's going to go right there. So I would probably put this about the same height as the bottom one, which you can just guesstimate or you can measure. I'm just going to guesstimate. So that's going to be about right here. So that means the piece you need to put here is going to be this dimension. So let's mark that off and cut a little smaller than that so it has room for this to open and close.
They're telling you to watch your spine.
Yeah, I'm not going to go all that way over. But thank you for reminding me, because I would make a mistake like that. So that is the height of it. Yeah. So let me go cut that. Ouch. How many times am I going to hit my knee tonight? Probably if I move the trash can, that would help. And so we need to do another score. Another score of a 1/2 inch, because we're going to flap it. Flap it. Flap it. Oops. And we'll do the other side because I'll use that on the other journal.
Man, this weather keeps sending you to my earbuds. And I'll be like, how come I can't hear her? I can't hear her. And I look. The damn earbuds over on the nightstand are.
Okay, so this will be glued down there, then it'll be glued down there, and then this will be glued here. And then this is going to flap over here. Like that. And yes, make sure you don't go over into your spine. Come back quite a bit because you don't want that bulk to stop it from closing. So let's just guesstimate.
He snuck in here quietly.
Who did? My buddy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That's gonna go like that. That might even be too much. You might have to shorten that. So let's see, is that almost, no, it's not even close to center. So let me go cut over there. So I cut it straight.
Hey, Allie.
Hi. So that is what that is. I hope I did that right. For some reason, something looks wrong already. Uh-oh. Please, no. No mistakes, please. Okay. Which is the tops and which are the bottoms? Oh, the dark ones. Okay. Okay. That's the top and the bottom. And this.
He's looking at you. Meow. Wow. Wow. Hello. Hello. He's like, nah. Wow. I think he just, oh, that got his attention. Wow. Wow. If he comes near me, I'm going to holler.
He's a good
I
cat.
think he just woke up.
I think he's spooked by this weather.
Yeah, everybody's spooked by the weather.
Yeah, poor things. Okay, so what's that?
I said, good night, Kellyanne.
Good night. So that's going to go about right there. I might have to narrow this a tiny bit because I don't want this part so far out. So I think I need to bring it back a little bit. And then I have to trim this off because it might be too close also. But you get the idea, huh, guys?
Yes. It can flip this way or that way and can be straight. It can be a circle. It can be regular. It can be.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that.
That's a good color.
And then we can, well, it was your idea.
No, I know, but I mean, it matches good.
Yeah. And then we can decorate it with whatever, with all the other stuff we have.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay, that's a plan. And then this goes over here with this one. Ooh, and it's got the sparklies and everything. Ooh, it's got it. Ooh. My other one doesn't have the sparklies. I like the dark one showing, so I think I'm going to do it that way.
I forgot why she said she put sparkles in it sometimes. There's a reason.
Well, it's supposed to be the snow, right?
Yeah, but there was a reason that she put.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember what.
Because the snow sparkles.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Hey, we have a plan.
Nice.
Yeah, poor Jack. He's scared because he doesn't usually up on the bed with you, right? I mean, up on top of you like that.
No, he was over there on top of the bed and not me. I went over there.
Oh.
No, he don't.
We
just cohabitate.
Do you ever feed any of the animals, or does Betty do it all?
I do feed the animals.
when I'm not here.
Well, I mean, I always hear you. Oh, there goes Betty. She's feeding the animals again.
No,
It's
she's
just
feeding
like,
the cat. I don't feed the cat unless she's not here.
oh, okay. That sounds reasonable.
It's not my cat.
Oh,
To cats,
No.
but not 100%.
I'm still deciding on the shape. I guess I could always cut the shape off later of the flap, the flappy part down here. So maybe we should just glue these and then they'll be ready for when I want to decorate them. Or maybe they should be decorated first. I usually don't. I usually just I usually glue them down and then figure out what I want on them. So all I'm going to do is, I like the size. I'm just going to center it so that there's room to flap and to open and all that kind of good stuff.
Yep.
I think that looks good, like right there. I don't know what that measurement is, but visually I kind of like it. So I think I'll put some glue and just commit to it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Oh, before I do that, I need to slightly angle this so they don't show as much. Okay.
Linda said you could do the flops with scallop edges. Just trace off the tongue depressors.
Oh, that's an excellent idea.
Yeah, that is a good idea.
Oh, now I already got a
Smart.
video on here.
You so smart, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Oh my God. Janice said, I never expect you to measure anything.
I'm glad you guys already know that because so many people say, what was that measurement? I'm glad you already know that you're not going to get one out of me.
Not gonna get a what out of you.
Measurement.
Oh.
About the closest they get is if there's a actual pattern in the kit. That's about it. That's the most of a measurement they're going to get out of me.
Oh my God.
Who's doing that now?
Sophie.
Oh my goodness.
She's all tucked under her blanket.
Oops, I forgot. I forgot to do the little doodad. Oh my goodness. What would we do
Roseanne
without
said,
our animals?
Roseanne said her cat is part Siamese. He is a pistol. He heard Rosemary and looked at me like, what the heck?
Yeah, those Siamese. Oh, they got a mind of their own.
I hear you.
My uncle had one. My mom had one when I was young. And the Siamese that we got, it was I don't know many Siamese different types, but this one was a Manx. It was the one that doesn't have a tail or has a short tail. And somebody had it and they couldn't keep it. And so then they asked my mom if she would, take it. And she said, okay, because she thought the cat was pretty. Well, my mom's kind of, she's kind of the opposite of me. She's kind of like a little fuddy-duddy. And she likes things just so. And she's very tidy. And, she likes to run her household the way she wants to run it, right? Which I don't blame her, nothing against that, but she's not like laid back and easygoing. It's like, rah, rah. And so the cat came, and after it had been here maybe with us for maybe a couple of days, it was on its good behavior the first couple of days because it didn't know what was going on, didn't know where its owners were, didn't know where it was. And then it slowly started getting comfortable. And before you knew it, it was running up and down the drapes.
What?
Playing. And I looked at the cat, and in my mind, I thought, this cat is dead. When my mom sees this. And I was so scared for the cat that I didn't even tell my mom. I just walked out of the room with the cat going up and down the curtain.
Oh, no.
I went in my room, slowly shut the door, waiting for it all to be over.
You didn't even with you?
And my mom had expensive curtains, okay? They weren't just little flimsy curtains, they were drapes and they were expensive. Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, I started hearing all this crazy sounds and bangs and everything, and I go, oh no, the cat's dead. She was chasing that cat around the house with a newspaper. And then, of course, what he did is he went from the family room into the living room and ran up those drapes. Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, I don't know how long it took her to like corral him somewhere. And she put him in a room and shut the door in a room. I think it was my brother's room, so there weren't any drapes in there. And she left him in there like for like a couple of hours, right? And then she let him out, and he comes out like he owns the whole place all over. You know how cats are. Like, okay, I'm out. What else can I tear up, And he was a character because he looked right at my mom and then ran up the drapes again. Like he knew she did not want him to be running up and down those drapes. Well, anyway, it became a battle between the two of them for like about a week. And of course, the cat lost, And then after that, he just acted normal. It was like unbelievable. She trained this vicious cat. Okay, so here we got this and this. Now, where'd the other piece go that I'm supposed to be putting there? Oh no, where did it go? Okay, you guys have seen I haven't moved. Okay, this is the up and down over here, and there's the sideways. Where's the sideways one for here? Oh no. Oh, gosh. People, where is it? Oh my goodness, Susan can't help. She's not here. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Okay, well, let me use this one. Now I have to cut another. But I like the colors I had for it. Oh, never mind. It fell down here. I see it. Yay. All right, so now this. Is this the right one? Is this the right one? Yeah, and then it'll get covered up with the papers that we put. So let's put this here. We'll scoot that as close as we can. That's going to have to be trimmed. So let me mark that so we can trim that back. But like right there. Right there. So let me have to trim that off. So before I go over there and do all that trimming, let's go ahead and glue these down. And these are going to go in the center somewhere. And mark that. About like that. Okay. Glue time. Oops. I keep forgetting to cut the little corners. Yeah, I found it on the ground. I thought I'd cut two.
Sorry about that.
Starting to scare myself.
My damn car alarm went off and I couldn't get it to stop, and it's freaking 11:30 at night.
Oh, because of the thunder?
I don't know, but
Yeah.
couldn't get it to stop.
Oh my goodness.
She'd get it to stop and then it'd come back on.
Ugh. Had to get in it and start it.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
I didn't even look to see if there was somebody in the back seat. Woo!
Yeah, they were luring you out there.
Oh my gosh, stop. I've been watching too many videos about Brian. Somebody's telling you to look under the scoreboard.
Yeah, I already found it.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. It was on the ground.
That was creepy.
So we just line that up. So it's halfway even. I think this is almost done, this glue.
It's been almost done for a while.
Yeah, but what I did is I opened a new one to make it easier. So I never did use the end of this. So with little projects like this, I don't mind using it up. Okay, I'm gonna line that up together with this.
I don't have a key.
To what?
And you know, you do have to step on your brakes to start that car.
Yes, you do.
What in the world is a cherry bomb?
Cherry bomb?
Janet said it's
Is
12.
that like a firecracker?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think. If I put these. And then
that's just rude. They set off fireworks at Christmas. I'm like, is that a new thing?
oh gosh. No, they're just looking for an excuse.
It had something to do with people that eat tamales, so I don't know. It was some
God.
he said it was some kind of tradition. I'm like, okay.
You're always trying to blame my people for everything.
Well, that's what they were saying on Next Door. They were going, what is up with the fireworks on Christmas? And the lady said, my neighbor is from Mexico, and he says that it's a tradition or something like, I don't know what the tradition was, but be loud when people are trying to sneak gifts out and act like they're Santa Claus, and you wake your kids up.
Oh dear. Oh dear, dear, dear.
Nothing like getting caught setting out a Santa present.
Okay, so we're getting there.
Yay.
Ready.
I wonder if I want to put a black piece here.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Try it.
I could still use these little small ones and put them in the center part and then have the black one here.
Or put something scenic.
Well, they're going to get decorated. You know, they're going to have stuff on them. Pictures and things. And I don't really have anything like cool scenic wise. Let's see. No. Nothing. Although I could make a little collage of my printouts. And that one flap could be the collage. Excuse me. That might work. I'm not sure. But I think I'm losing my creative juices. Maybe this way. And I'll probably end up going like that. And then doing some decorating. And maybe I'll get like was suggested. I'll make some scallops. Maybe put the scallops here.
Should have been here all along. Amy, we've been talking about you. Oh, where you set your butt on a Xerox machine and made a copy.
Do I still have that? Oh yeah. No,
No, that's not it.
that's not it. That was her friend, Joe. Oh, there she is. There's her butt.
Oh, yep. Cut that one up. I told her she was trying to find something to put in there, and I said, "Don't you have some new fallen snow?" Oh, I just might. And then we saw where it looked like you sat on the Xerox machine and copied your bum. And Rosemary said, and she said she doesn't even have a copy machine.
Man, she lies like a fly. Remember when kids used to say that?
No.
You lie like a fly. Going like, what? I don't even know what that means. I didn't know that flies lied.
All we ever said was, "You're going to go to hell for lying."
And I remember in school, that was like elementary school. You lie like a fly. Like, what?
Yeah, Amy had to take a nap because, she was doing a live today at lunchtime.
Oh, she was awake?
Yep.
Yeah, I've heard the lie like a rug.
Yeah.
But this was a
That one.
fly. It was like, I don't know. It was kind of weird. Okay, ladies, I'm not going to do any more because my brain's tired and I've had a long day. My brain is kaput. Kaput. Now, what language is that? Kaput.
Orkian. Nanu.
So, Amy, if you want to come up with a new name for your colors, I just did mulberry leaf green.
Oh, and that's her knobby naughties.
The knobby naughty.
Knobbies.
Yeah.
Naughty.
And these are just little fancier naughty knobbies. But these are the colors that the fabric came out. I think it came out kind of cool.
They're saying it's German.
Oh, okay.
Kaput.
Sounds like it. And then I did an Amy tag with my die. And then here's some of the synthetic colors. Whoops. I think it came out kind of cool. And then some of the ribbon. And then some of this thick yarn. Look how cute. These are pretty colors. The more I look at it, the more I like it.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm liking it more and more, to tell you the truth.
From a mulberry, ladies.
Yeah. Mulberry.
So Linda said, will these be in the shop with our name?
Yeah. Well, wait, let me see. How am I going to do that? I guess I will do that. I mean, I'm going to put the listing up. I know what I'm going to do. Oh. I'm going to put the I'm going to put the listing for the whole mulberry pack in the shop. And I'm going to put the, let's see if this works. It probably won't, but I can handle it. I'm going to put reserved on there. And you watch, there's going to be 20 people that have it in their cart and they don't even know what the heck it is. But you guys do know. So you can go over there.
Yep. Some of them will get lucky because you had a few left.
Yeah. I'm not sure. That may not work because too many. Yeah, that may not work. I might have to just put your names, you guys. I'm not sure. Now I'm confusing myself. Yeah, that's the easiest way, just to put your name. Yeah. Yes. The answer is yes. I'm just going to put it under your name. But anyway, in case you're looking for a name, yeah, but your names have more flair. Mine are like, they're very literal for my stuff. Okay, let's put all these little naughty things away. You
So
can call it,
marvelous mulberry.
you can call it Kinky Leprechaun. That's more like an Amy name.
Or Mulvey.
Yeah. There you go.
What are you doing on here, Scotty? Don't you have a man now?
He's probably snoring right now watching TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know how that goes. You know how that goes. Did you
What?
come down to a class again and forget to tell me?
I think Naughty Nobbies is a good name for it.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Good night, Leslie.
Good night.
Good night, Janet.
We're all going to go to bed. Well, I'm not going to bed, but I know Richard's going to want a snack. And he's found his new snack that he loves. I
And
make him about that big a pancake, but I'm making it out of the almond flour. And it doesn't make his sugar go up at all.
I think that's your new snack too, because you were jonesing a pancake the other night.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but I haven't had one like the past 3 times. But he did. Yeah. And there's a new recipe I found. I'm going to try it tomorrow. It is making pizza dough with the almond flour. And all the rest of the stuff he can eat that goes on a pizza. He just can't eat the dough. So that's a test tomorrow. See, if the texture is chewable. I mean, all the fixings are going to taste the same that's on top of it. But is the dough going to is the dough going to work? That's going to be the big question. I will let you guys know for those of you that, are either diabetic or just keto friendly or just want to keep your sugar count down. This will let you know. Yeah. Okay, ladies. Well, thank you so much for showing up. I didn't think anybody would be here. And everybody's here like usual. I'm so excited.
Almost.
Need those recipes, please. Oh, yeah, Linda. Yeah. Let me tell you. Oh, I can't remember it all. Okay, wait. It'll come to me. Hold on. I put a cup and a half. I'll message you, but let me see if I remember it right. A cup and a half of the almond flour. You put a half a teaspoon of no, I forget it's baking powder, baking soda. Baking powder. No, yes. Baking powder. The baking soda goes in the cookies. Never mind. So a half a teaspoon of baking. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's half a teaspoon of one of those. Like I said, I'll message you. And then you put 2 teaspoons of the monk fruit sugar. And then you put an egg. And then you put 1/3 of milk, but milk makes the sugar go up, but the whipping cream, the milk whipping cream, not whipped cream, whipping cream, doesn't, because it doesn't have the lactose in it. So I put a 1/3 of a cup of that in there. Did I already say the egg? And you put an egg. And I think that's all you put in it.
No vanilla?
No, I mean, if you want to, you can. But that's just a basic recipe. And then you just stir it up like you do your pancake batter. Now, the challenge is the texture when you cook it is like top heavy. And so when you go to flip it up, in other words, make small ones. That's all I'm saying. Make small ones so it's easier for you to flip them over because they don't cook all the way through like a normal pancake does. It doesn't cook until you actually flip it through because the normal pancake, you start getting those little bubbles up on the top and it's cooking and then you flip it. This doesn't do the little bubble thing. And so you have to and so don't use high heat when you cook it. Have it kind of like if you got like your 1 through 10 thing, I would do it like at about a 4 or a 5.
Can you put it in a waffle maker?
I don't have one,
Oh,
but I don't see why. I don't know. That's a test for somebody to try. And anyway, yeah. Sherry, a lot of those are a massive failure, those almond things. It's a hit and miss. Like I did brownies and the texture, my husband says it's not worth all the effort I went through to make him his brownies. The texture was really off. And then the other day I went to the store and they had a box one, ready-made mix. You just add whatever you add. I think you just added butter and water to it. And the texture was way better than the one I made. But the box was $6. But I wanted to try it once just to see if it worked. And he says, "Well, it's not worth $6, but it was better than the one you did from scratch." Now the cookies come out really cool. You have a basic dough, and then you can throw anything in there that the person can eat. Him, it's still limited, but there was stuff I could throw in there. And then what else have I made with the almond? That's about it. I made the brownies, I made the cookies, and I did the pancakes. The next thing I'm going to try is I'm going to get the basic dough for the cookies, and I'm going to make it the bottom part for a cheesecake. So I'm going to squish it all down on the bottom, and I'm going to stick it in the oven, cook it up, and then make cheesecake because everything in the cheesecake you can have if I use the monk fruit um, sugar. So I'm going to try that.
make some tortillas.
They have a recipe for that too. I haven't tried that yet, but it's a whole bunch. Just look it up. Whatever you want to make, just write in keto brownies, and it's going to either be with almond flour or with coconut flour. Those are the two predominantly ones that they use because it doesn't have the carbohydrate content that the regular one does. It was like cornbread texture. Yeah, it is gritty compared to flour because flour is so refined. And when you get the almond, it is even before you cook with it, it's on the gritty side. So it's a texture you have to get used to. I don't think people would choose these things if they can eat regular flour, but if they can't, it's a good alternative. That sugar is so expensive. Well, if only if you we don't the only time we use sugar in our house, even the fake sugar is if we have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. Other than that, we don't use sugar because we don't bake and all that stuff. But now that I'm making the stuff for Richard, I'm using the sugar a little bit more. But don't buy it like at the grocery store because it costs like 3 times as much at the grocery store. If you're interested in it, go online. Um, you can get it through Amazon. Here, I'll put a link of the one that I buy. Um, it's not cheap compared to regular sugar, that's for sure, but we don't use it that much either, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see. Hold on a second. Let me find it. Matter of fact, mine just came in the mail today. Yay! Uh-huh. Here we go. Uh-oh. How come it's not letting me do that?
Does your pancake recipe call for salt?
No.
And it says you usually have to have some salt to activate the baking powder.
No, it doesn't ask for any. Okay, this one here. This is for the 1 pound one. We buy the 3 pound one, but hold on, copy. So I don't have to buy it as often. But just you'll have the brand and then you can decide. And it has all the variables. It has regular granulated sugar of this. They've got the brown sugar equivalent. They have the raw sugar equivalent. What else do they have? Did I already say powder? Anyway, they have them all. So tell me if the link works, you guys.
I can't try it.
I know. Okay, great.
Yes, it does.
Great. Okay, and there it gives you the option of a 1 pound or a 3 pound, and then the different varieties of sugars, and there's the other sugar substitutes. They make my husband's sugar go up as if it was real sugar, like Splenda and all that stevia and all the other ones. It's as if he's just eating sugar. And this one, the monk fruit, doesn't do that at all. It's like hasn't put any sugar inside of him.
Is it sweet?
It tastes just like sugar.
Whatever.
Yeah, no, seriously. I don't even buy sugar anymore. I don't like fake sugar. I've never liked any of those fake sugars. But this, I can't even tell the difference, so that my husband doesn't accidentally, get the wrong thing with the sugar. I don't even buy real sugar anymore at all. Nope.
Huh.
Yep, it'd probably be cheaper if I bought my cheap regular sugar.
Was doing tea.
But yeah. So anyway, I will report to you guys and let you know how my pizza comes out. And if I'm real ambitious, I might do the cheesecake tomorrow. I don't know.
Wow.
And let you know if it's passable.
Are you doing that just to get out of tiling or what?
Oh, I forgot. Oh, man, I may not be doing any of that tomorrow. Oh, Lordy. Oh, well, see, this is what I'll do. I'll say, Richard, do you want pizza and cheesecake or do you want me to do the tile? I already know what he's going to say. So that means I won't have to do the tile till Monday. I knew how to get out of that one. Yeah, Nancy, that's what we're talking about. That's monk fruit. Yep. That's the kind we use. All right, ladies. Thank you again. We'll have our little dietary session soon. And we'll let you know what my husband's numbers were after he eats all this stuff.
Wow.
We'll be praying for him.
It is an evil cackle, isn't it? And after you had a nap, are you going live, Amy?
Oh, yeah. It's about time that Amy just woke up and goes live. Yeah. Go for it, Amy. You can do it. I already woke up Susan. She got to have something to do.
That's right. And the sale's over.
Oh, my goodness.
All right.
Okay. See you guys soon. Thanks again.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.